The patch is releasing later this week, and so we wanted to provide a preview of what's to come. We're focused on responding to a number of items you, as gamers, have brought to our attention. As always, we appreciate you for acting as our compass, yada yada yada, yada yada yada. We're making some general changes to Siege to ensure there's sufficient counterplay. Making change. What do you mean Siege is fine? Chinese Siege is fine. What are you guys talking about? I don't... okay, we skipped through this, yada yada. Okay, here we go. We made improvements to the animation canceling, thank the Lord, issues previously called out by players. We'll be keeping an eye out for your feedback to make additional adjustments in this area, but with this patch, units can no longer easily perform faster attacks than intended by issuing a move command after attacking against the cooldown between hits. But, what I do want to happen is that you can cancel the animation to run away. Okay? I don't want cancel animation to attack again, but I do want to be able to cancel animation to run away. I think that's good micro, right? And it promotes good stuff, right? You snipe a unit and you cancel and you move away. I think that's cool. But I don't know how they're gonna do it. I hope the units are not like stuck in the animation thing the whole time, because that'd be stupid. Fix the bug where palisade walls could no longer be targeted. This was a bug with Rus specifically. Trebuchet projectiles now deal area of effect damage when missing their intended target. That's interesting. Does anyone know what the mischance is? Because if the mischance is like 25%, you might just spam trebuchets, just cleave down the enemy army. 100% for me. Yeah, it feels like, yeah. It feels like they miss a lot. I feel like it's 25% maybe. 30? I don't know. Oh yeah, and English Civ has that Shattering Projectiles upgrade. So we'll see how that one turns out. Imagine if Trebuchet end up being OP and you just mass them and you just fling stones from the other side of the map. Fix the bug where incendiary ships damage range increased significantly after researching explosive. Thank Budge. Fix the bug where incendiary ships were exploding 2 or even more times in some cases. To keep the unit balanced, we've increased the explosion damage. I mean, current explosion damage is like 3,000, so increasing it to 400 is not a big deal. Scouts cost increased from 60 to 70 food. Ooh, okay, I like that. I like that. I said this before. Scouts need a nerf. They have too much HP for how much they cost. They went with the cost nerf, which fine enough. I think even putting it like maybe 70 is good. I was gonna say putting it 80, but that might rinse Rus too much. I think it's good. Good change. Fishing. Okay, they're doing big changes. Changes to shore fish. Fishing harvest rate reduced from 0.75 to 0.66. Shore fish reduced from 1,000 food to 500 food. Deep fish. Fish harvest rate reduced from 1.1 to 1.0. Deep fish reduced from 2,000 to 1,000 food. Okay, those are big nerfs. But I don't think this is big enough though. The problem with the fish isn't how long you're fishing, it's the fact that it just incredibly scales with your economy. That's the real issue. Like, if I can get fish, like, it's not like I'm not gonna do fishing because of this. Like, Boulder Bay, you're still gonna go mass fishing. Nagari, you're still gonna go mass fishing. Like, even on maps like Mongolian Heights, you're still gonna go fishing because it's gonna boom your economy enough to where you can get ahead. They should have made fishing ships more expensive, maybe. Like 200 wood per ship. I think that would have been better than this. Because this just make it... I don't know. I would have preferred if they made fishing ships more expensive. But, well, I guess we'll see. I don't know. I'll have to play and see how it is. Siege formation catch-up speed reduced from 100 to 40%. Wow. Oh yeah, sometimes, you know when you move siege, they like sprint through? Race car effect. Okay, so siege is going to be much slower, which is how it should be. It's siege. Like, you shouldn't be able to run away from cavalry, which I always thought is, you know, as much as I enjoy my walls in siege, I do think that's gonna, you know, silly. Horseman, Camel, Rider, Fire Lancer, and Knight Torch bonus damage versus siege increased from 10 to 20. Listen, no one makes Camel Riders, let's be honest. Cavalry is intended to counter siege weapons. Their high mobility should facilitate the ability to quickly close the distance and destroy siege weapons. Alright. I mean, that's a good change as well. I think that's fine. Bombard health reduce. Hey, come on, man. Reduced from 40 to 400. See additional changes to Chinese Civ specific in Bombard. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They nerfed siege for Chinese. Rick, or maybe if we played after the patch, you know, that game would have gone differently. We just played it. But it is what it is. Siege weapons now also deal their bonus damage versus ships. Very nice. So Bao Chad might not be that amazing anymore. Adjustments made across the board to reduce siege move speed. Bombard move speed reduced from 0.88 to 0.62. Springer move speed. Oh god, they nerfed siege, man. Oof. I mean, again, listen. As much as I love my siege, this is well deserved. Okay, can we? It is what it is, right? Okay, these are Civ specific changes. So far, all the changes are good. The fishing one kind of. But the other ones I like. I really like, actually. Abbasid age up time reduced from... Okay, this is a great change. Okay, this is the biggest issue of Abbasid. Abbasid is a Civ, is actually missing very little to be busted as hell. I'm telling you. I know people think that Abbasid is dog shit. Abbasid is so close to being broken Civ. They can build siege the moment they hit castle. Their late game is insane. Their trash units with spears and archers and camel archers are the best trash units in the game. Their spears are insane. Like, their spears can fight men-at-arms. Their biggest issue was their age up time. Because even if you, let's say, go double TC, right? Or second TC, and you get eco up, your economy hits castle and you just die because you cannot speed up your castle. It takes forever to finish. So this is a great change. I like it. That's what Abbasid needed. Like, if there was anything to buff Abbasid, this is the one. Because 15 seconds per age is a lot. Abbasid Dynasty and Delhi Sultanate share changes. Increase explosive detonation range from 1 to 2. Oh, it was 1 range before? Kick. Doe. How do you read this? Doe. Is it Doe? Damage increased from 8 to 10. Okay, Abbasid and Delhi ships are god-awful, guys. They're terrible. They're terrible. Like, when I play Abbasid and Delhi on water, if I go fishing, I just give up on water. Their boats are so trash. So they needed the buff. Berry harvest bonus increased from 25% to 30%. Oh, I'm steering. Berry carry capacity increased. Uh-oh. Okay, I don't like this. I'll just say I don't like this. Delhi is really good right now. Like, it's really good right now. And buffing... I mean, okay, this is a fix. Buffing this, okay, it's shit. But buffing eco for Delhi? I don't know. Like, this is huge, guys. You know what this means? Instead of villagers making 4 trips from farther berries back to mill, they need to make 3 trips now. And I know it might not seem like a lot, but it is a lot. They're basically getting a 60% wheelbarrow for berries. I don't like this. I don't. Delhi has how much win rate? Above 1.6, like 56% now. Yeah, their feudal is gonna be earlier now as well. See, this is a double buff to Abbasid as well. So Abbasid research up to, tech is gonna be 15 seconds, but they're also gonna tech up faster because they're gonna be getting berries faster. All right, Chinese clock tower bombard hell. I don't like this. I think this might cause issues for Delhi, not Abbasid. Maybe, but we'll see. Bombard hell reduced from 720 to 600. Official unit can no longer use supervise on landmarks. All right. So anyway, China just became Omega, you know, D tier. I mean, this is terrible. The whole strength of China is their siege weapons. If you can't supervise them, they're trash. Like, the thing is, China siege is broken, but that is the only thing that China has going for them. You still have Fire Lancers? Listen, unless you're in Plastic League, no one makes Fire Lancers. The Fire Lancers are trash unit. I don't like that. This is a bad change. I'll just say it. This and this is doubt. This is good. Reducing health is good. They needed a nerf. Reload drills, reload bonus time reduced from 33 to 20%. Again, a Chinese siege needs a nerf. Sure, thumbs up. Nest of Peace bonus damage to ships increased from 0 to 4. Fix the bug when repeated officer text collection cooldown sometimes didn't trigger. Bruh, how about you fix a bug where you send it to supervise, it just fucking goes and collects gold like a baboon instead of doing it. That's currently the most annoying bug in the game. Yeah, like, again guys, siege from China 100% should be nerfed. But they nerfed this, and then they nerfed health, and then they also nerfed movement speed for all siege. On a civ that heavily relies on siege. I don't know. Not sure about that one. Increase prelate base move speed from 1-0 to 1-1. Prelate's a critical piece of shit for HRE. They're intended to be repositioned within the economy. Not really. No one does that. Maybe early game, but that's it. As well as move with the army to heal. Listen. No one makes prelates and sends them with the army to heal. I'm sorry. That never happened. That is fake news. That is fake news. No one does that. No one. No one ever said, I'm gonna build prelates that cost 100 gold so they can die. That is, yeah, no one does that. I mean, it's gonna be, and also for repositioning, like, I mean, it's good for relic picking up. That's about it. Inspire cast range increased from 3 to 4 tiles. Okay, I like that, because that was annoying sometimes, where if you have workers kind of spread out in different ways, like getting wood, you would have to put the guy on top of lumber camp because it wouldn't have range otherwise. So I like that. Sure. Mongols. Uh-oh. Several changes made to adjust a raid. What the fuck does that even mean? Mongols getting lots of resources for burning enemy buildings allows them to snowball an early lead with no hope of comeback. What? Have I been playing Mongols differently? I don't think I've ever been like, yeah, I'm gonna snowball with the, yeah, I'm gonna burn the buildings and with a snowball. What? Base level of raid ability from 50 to 25. Raid bounty upgrade for decrease from 75. Bruh. I mean, I'm sorry, but this upgrade is so expensive. No. This is just okay. This just makes no sense. I'm sorry, but this is just like guys. If you get to a point where you're burning enemy buildings, you have probably won already. Okay, it's not like I'm snowballing. Like, bruh, if your buildings are getting burned in the early game, you're probably already fucked it up. You know what I mean? And also that upgrade is so expensive, like you never get it. Like at high level, it's not like, oh dude, I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna go burn some buildings. That's a weird champ from me, yeah, for that one. I thought this was a cool part of Mongols, and now it's like, oh, I got 20 gold, poggers. High armory technology, fine-tuned guns reload bonus time. Okay, so this is to match the China one on bombards. What's next? With the last two patches, we've been focused on responding to many of the prominent balance and bug-related elements you told us would most improve experience with Enterprise 4. Following this patch, we'll be keeping an eye out for your feedback to better understand what other changes we might bring into play prior to our spring update. The team's also monitoring matchmaking wait times and investigating additional steps to further improve this experience across skill levels and offer competitive opponents with prolonged wait times. Well, I like that they extend search times for high level players, or search radius, but please stop matching me with like 1.2k players. It's like, if players that are like 2k, the matchmaking gets extended to like 1.6, it's like it's still probably gonna be a steamroll, but like at least it's somewhat playable. But when people get matched with 1.2k players, it's like, I'd rather wait another 30 seconds, you know? That's my point. There should be a cap, I think. I think that extending the radius is great, but there should be a cap. Otherwise, it's just pointless. I would rather wait longer than have that kind of game. For those of you who were able to join us in Ranked, not me, we deeply appreciate your time. Thank you. I wasted a lot of time trying to set it up. As we prepare to introduce one-on-one ranked seasons. Wait, does that mean that they're coming with the patch? Wait, does that mean ranked is coming as well? In spring patch? Okay. Okay, so what do we think about this patch? I mean, bug fix is great. Trebuchet, it'd be funny if it becomes OP and it just becomes mass trebuchet versus mass trebuchet. That'd be funny as hell. Scout cost, sure. Fishing, kind of weird. I'll just say it. I would have preferred if they increased the wood cost for fishing ships to 100. Not sure. It's still gonna be equally as good. Siege formation, all these siege nerfs are great. I have nothing to say against that. All that is great. Love that. Love that. Moncastir. Love that. This is awful. Sure. 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 And this is just, I just don't, this is just weird. And also, why aren't Mongols nerfed, by the way? Like, they have 55+% win rate in every league. I know. Yeah, Mongols unplayable now. Yeah, how am I gonna do my burning boom? You know, with Mongols you can go, you know, second TC boom, trade boom, and burning houses boom. That one's the best. You make like 10 units, you just burn the enemy buildings. It's insane, especially if you get this upgrade. Woo! It's insane. Yeah, overall, I would say it's a good patch. Oh yeah, and fixing the cancel animation shit is the best one for sure. My favorite probably is this one though. I think Abbasid is fun to play. It's just trash, and also I would like if they did something with the camels, because right now, the archer camels are actually okay. The other camels are terrible. Abbasid is trash. No, it's not. I think Abbasid is going to be quite good after that change. So what do I think about overall? Yeah, I think it's overall a good patch. Good changes towards the right direction. I am worried that Delhi and Mongols will become the most two broken civs. They already have 56% win rate above 1.6k elo. And I don't think that's going to stop anytime soon. I do not like that China cannot chrono boost Clockwork Tower. That, like I said, that is like the main thing of China. And if you get bonus HP from that landmark, you're not going to build more workshops to build more siege. You're just going to be building siege very slowly. And I don't know how I feel about that. I think China was super OP on camp maps and if you reach late game. But now I'm kind of worried that people are just not going to play China. Because you can just overwhelm them. They can't chrono boost their bombards anymore. So you can just overwhelm them. And every siege they lose is huge, right? Because it's going to take so long to build. I don't know. I think China is about to be sent into to dumpster. Sad to say because I really enjoy playing China, but I guess we're Abbasid mains now. Anyway, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. We'll discuss in a bit what might be OP coming with all these changes. But yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Twitch gamers, let's keep going. Boom.